or officially live. Let's make sure that all the settings are good before we start this live stream. Holy Lord, what a view, what a view. We are officially live. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Showtime for all of you watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, before we do anything, I think I have to drink something. You guys already know, if you haven't already tuned in, we're going to be drinking some drinks here. We'll show you exactly what we're going to drink before all of you watching around the world. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you everybody for tuning in on this stream today. For the first one in the chat room, thank you so much for being part of the stream. Today, we will be cooking for the USA, cooking for America. And not only that, I'm going to also say, for any of you watching around the world, we do tend to do a lot of different things on the streams. Today we're going to talk about some topics. We got some topics in mind. If you have any topics in mind, you can let me know in the chat room. For all of you watching around the world, holy Lord, do I have ants here or is it just me? Where does ants come from? Got some ants on here. Point of matter is a live stream. Nothing gets edited on here. If this is your first time watching, you're first time watcher, ladies and gentlemen, I can't stand ants. Point of matter is, look at this beautiful thing. We're going to cook this up for you. And also, I'm going to show you how to cook it if you don't know how to cook it. Also, another thing, too, we're going to be talking about some whiskeys. I kind of want to drink a beer, but you know what? We were drinking earlier. If you saw the stream earlier, members only content. If you know about members only content, you have to be a member on this stream. So in the chat room, there's a way that you can get the membership. Only way to get the membership is to click that link. Become a member, and you can watch a lot of the live streams that we posted, a lot of the short videos that we post up there. Make sure to tune in there. And for a lot of you, I do know that many of you want to know what whiskeys are good, what whiskeys aren't. You want to know, just in general, a lot of things. That's good. You can ask whatever you want. Remember, Super Chats are King for all of you. Yes. Today, we are officially, let me drop it in the chat room. That will be the link. Let me drop it in the chat room. There you go. That'll be a link. So today we're going to cook some ribeye. And we're going to do some topics. For the meantime, let's start off by drinking a Tin Cup 14. Haven't had this in a long time. Let's start by drinking this one. Tin Cup 14. Let's pop this open. Today's stream, we're going to be using only the Cosmo SPG. This is salt, pepper, and garlic. This is all we're going to use. For the meantime, also, we're going to be doing this. This is a bottle you need to get. Tin Cup 14, very soft, very beautiful, low proof, and very nice. This is distilled in Indiana. There's a product of the USA. And for a lot of you, look at the dang thing. So beautiful. Inexpensive, too. Inexpensive and very, very good. Reason why we're storing this with this one is because it's low proof. 84 proof. Let's pop this open. Let's light this up. Beauty. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Hit that like button for the stream. Also, there's a couple things that we're going to show. So that's the first one, right? The Tin Cup 14. We're going to be drinking also the Knob Creek Cask Strength. I'm looking forward to this one on the stream. And if you see the one and only Penelope, this is Creme de Brulee. I'll be drinking that one, but that's going to be last. For all of you watching, let's start doing our steak, right? Before we do our steak, let's put this aside. First thing you need with a beautiful steak, make sure you got no ants out here. Oof, why do I have ants? Don't know. First thing you need, olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is exactly what you need. If you haven't used olive oil before, they have them every store. Every store. Got that bug. They have them every store. Let's see if I kill this bug. It's a mosquito. It's mosquito season. I think we're good. All right. Let's light this up. Beautiful. First is first, you guys already know. We usually drink our whiskey before starting to light this up, so and make sure I don't get any. We had a mosquito here. Where'd it go? Maybe it's biting me already. Let me see. Nope. All right, here we go. Shout out to all of you. Let's flip this up. Let's flip this up. Ooh, look at that. Nice and dandy. Nice and dandy. Beauty, a beauty of a piece of steak. A beauty of a piece of steak. Nice and dandy. Ooh. Okay. Looks good. All right, so first thing you want to do is, for all of you, get yourself something to drink. Preferably whiskey. Remember, whiskey has no sugar. You're not going to turn fat like a fat slob. And at the end of the day, whiskey is really good for you. It is great for you. Just don't overdo it. 10 cup 14, low proof. Let's drink this up. That's such a good bottle. That's such a good bottle. Sometimes I forget how good that thing is. That's such a good bottle. Here we go. We're going to light this up. So first thing we're going to do is, let's light this up right here. You can see? Good. Here we go. Woo! That's a nice little birdie. That's a nice little birdie. Nice little birdie. I'm only going to be using Cosmo SPG. That's a nice little birdie. Hit that like button. We got a lot of people watching. Hit that like button if you haven't. If you like steak, hit that like button. We got to get those likes up. Hit that like button. Tap that screen. Tap that screen a couple times. Ooh, it looks real good. Looks real good. Oh, man, look good. All right. So this is going to be the first layer of what we're doing. And again, let's flip this up here. Oof. Oof. Let's flip that up here. Now, don't get so dumb that you're like, you know what, I'm going to start adding like ketchup. I'm going to start adding like rosemary. Let me start adding mayo. Don't get dumb like that. Keep it real simple. So, Cosmo SPG, salt, pepper, garlic. Let's do this. Here we go. Woo! That's a good layer. That's a good layer. Remember, some of this comes off on the barbecue. We're going to be cooking this on the barbecue. Don't forget, some of this does come off on the barbecue. Don't forget. Now what you want to do is you want to do the sides too. A little bit hard to do the sides if we're not hitting that like button. Let's hit that like button. And for a lot of you, we're going to do the sides. I have to use my hands to do the sides. So I'm going to keep this over here just for a little bit. Maybe have some space here. Good. Yes, yes. CC. Woo! Look at that. Oof, it just crumbled. Now we're going to do this side. It just stays. Ooh, look at that. It just stays. What a blend. What a blend. This is a winning formula right here. Woo! Ew! Here we go. Cosmo SPG. Cosmo SPG. This is just a doozy of a doozy, right? A doozy of a doozy. Looks beautiful. I coated all of the sides. That's really all you really need to do. I do know there's a lot of people that don't know how to do this. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Let's clean this up a little bit. Whee! Looks real good. Let me walk away for a little bit. It's getting in my nose. I'm going to start to sneeze. Once I sneeze, it's game over. You're going to have to call 911. Once I sneeze, it's over. Point of the matter is, this piece of steak is beautiful. I'm going to show you how to cook this perfectly on the grill. Both sides. Both sides are looking marvelous. Good, real good. Real nice. All right, looks good, looks good. All right, so on this stream, I do want to talk about some whiskeys, and we will be drinking a couple other whiskeys too. Point of the matter is, first off, let's just give it to this Tin Cup 14. Real good, man. Some of you really need to buy that. I know there's a lot of people that haven't been buying it because they can't find it. It's okay. Holy Lord. I almost sneezed my life away. Looks so good. This is why paper towels. Ooh, you get good paper towels, you gotta get good paper towels. Always, 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 always get some good, really good paper towels. You need some good paper towels. The point of the matter is, Tin Cup 14. Let's drink this up. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Let's drink this up. It's so hot out here. It's crazy. So hot out here, it's crazy. Insanely hot. But we're gonna be cooking this, right? We're gonna be cooking this. Beautiful piece of meat. Beautiful piece of ribeye. Beautiful piece of meat on the grill. Now the grill that we have, it's on officially. It's at 300 degrees. Good to go, good to go. 300 degrees. We put on that olive oil, and also we did put that Cosmo SPG. One thing that you have to understand, it's so hot out here that I don't even want to stream. It's so hot. That's how hot. So I really appreciate any of you that are here and hitting that like button. Very personal thing that I'm going to say right now. Very personal thing. I'm melting my ass. Melting my ass out here. It's so hot. Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink this up. Now that I said that, I have a dilemma here. Now my dilemma is, it's so hot. How can I enjoy this Penelope? Right? How can I enjoy this high-proof whiskey? How can I enjoy this other high-proof whiskey? I just don't understand how I'm going to be able to enjoy it. I don't know how I'm going to be able to enjoy it if it's so hot out here. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to do something very strategic. Right? We're going to do something tactical. We're going to do something tactical, and we're going to do it very soon. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to do it right now. I think I want to do it right now. It's so hot out here, and I got to do this. I gotta officially get this a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't usually do this, and I don't think anybody has done this yet. Nobody, I don't think, has done this yet on the Knob Creek Cask Strength or the Penelope. So let's start by Drinking the rest of this 17. Not 17. I was going to say 1792. We're going to drink the rest of this Tin Cup 14. Let's drink this up and hit that like button. Hit that like. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those likes up. If you like this knob, hit the like button. If you like the knob, hit the like button. If you like the knob, hit the like button. All right, so we're going to do the knob, right? Some of you have hit that like button. I appreciate it. All you have to do is click the, if you're watching from your phone, click the phone a couple times and it hits the like button. Easiest thing to do. And it gives you a little heart. Pretty cool. Gives you a little heart. We're going to connect the rest of this heart together. Anyways, the point of the matter is, enough talking. Enough talking. Do I want to do this? 126 proof. And, we're going to go straight to the big gunner. We're going to go straight to the big gunner. Here we go. Straight to the big gunner. Penelope Creme de Brulee. Straight to the big gunner. We're going to go full on semi-auto. We're going to do that. Full auto. What are we going to do? Penelope Creme de Brulee. Let's do this. Woo! It's good. Okay. Here's the back of it. Oh, what a beauty. All right. So, first I'm going to just take a little swig of it and hit that like button if you haven't already. See what chance are the kings out here and the queens, right? Let's drink this up. We're going to drink a little lick. That's absolutely perfect. What the hell? I don't even think I needed that nice. That's absolutely perfect. But you know what? I have to. I have to add ice. It's so hot out here, man. So we're adding ice. Here we go for all of you watching. I'm going to be drinking this in ice. Not a lot of ice, but it's a big, big boulder of ice. Huge boulder of ice. So this is the first time that I think anybody's ever probably done this on YouTube. Put this in ice. This is Penelope Creme de Brulee. Now, I'm going to smell this up, and we're going to talk about some topics, okay? We're going to talk, good to see Be Young, I hope. Be Young officially. I don't know if Ash is here. I hope you got that 1 year. I hope, you know what I'm talking about. I hope you got that 1 year anniversary. You know what? You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, shout outs to Be Young. Shout outs to Be Young. Here we go. We're about to officially nose this out. Oof. That is honestly so sweet. Oof, that's so sweet. It's really, really vanilla forward. It just reminds me of a donut. I do know it says creme de brulee. We did review this one. It does say creme de brulee, but it reminds me more of like a niche, like a super niche, right? Super niche donut. There we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. With the ice, I would tell you with eyes, it almost gives me a very, very enjoying vibe. This is something you definitely have to have if you're in the hot heat. A little bit of ice goes a long way. Penelope Creme de Brulee. Let's drink this up. That's so good. The beautiful thing about adding a little piece of ice, it rounds the sharpness. There's a little bit of sharpness, a little bit. Not too much on this whiskey, just a tad bit. It rounds it off a little bit. The sweetness kind of dies down. As a matter of fact, it dies down a lot. Remember, you're putting down the proofing if you do put that. You're putting down the proofing, so don't expect that when you put ice in here, don't expect to get the full proofing. You're gonna get more whiskey. Basically, what you're gonna get more whiskey, less proofing, and ice and water. They eliminate any sharpness on any whiskeys, right? Doesn't matter what whiskey you have, it just eliminates all the sharpness. And this one does have it doesn't taste like 100 and it actually tastes a little bit stronger than 110. If you drink it first time, it's a very, very strong, sweet, beautiful, nice whiskey. Let's drink the rest of this. Shout out to all of you. Oh, look at how cold this is. Let's drink this up. That is so good. Now let's just say this. Maybe the dude that named this whiskey creme de brulee, maybe he's never had a creme de brulee. It doesn't taste like creme de brulee. Oh, got little birdies out here. We had little birdies out here. I'm outside, so I get to see a lot of this Miami. Let's talk about topics. If you guys don't know, I think I've told you before. Miami is a zoo. It's full of humans and it's full of animals. We're all full of it, right? We're all full of it. It's a zoo out here in Miami. But one thing we could say is, back in the days when a hurricane came by, Hurricane Andrew, I told you guys this story before. Maybe somebody doesn't remember. Maybe somebody doesn't even know. In Miami, there was a place called Monkey Jungle. Not only was there Monkey Jungle, back in the days, there was another place called Parrot Jungle. Monkey Jungle, Parrot Jungle, right? And what happened to the Monkey Jungle and Parrot Jungle? Well, the hurricane blew the parks away. And what happened when the hurricane came? All the birds just scattered everywhere. We had parrots everywhere. We still have parrots now, and we're living in 2025. Bunch of little birds out here. There's a little finches and birds out here I can see. There's parrots all over the place here in Miami. And then there's monkeys, a bunch of monkeys everywhere, man. A bunch of monkeys out here in Miami. So for any of you that ever see World Star, there's a bunch of monkeys out here in Miami. They got released after the hurricane in 1990 something. I think it was 1995, I believe, right? I remember that hurricane like it was yesterday, but I'm not going to tell you about the hurricane because I think you guys heard it a lot of times already, right? Point of the matter is, let's drink this up. Penelope Creme de Brulee. Let's drink this up. That creme de brulee is so good. It's so good. But here's the thing. I don't think it's as good as the Maker's Mark. It's kind of weird to say. There's a reason why I'm saying it. We're going to do a battle this week. I got to figure out what day I'm going to do it. So, Maker's Mark has a finished French oak product that should be as close as good as this one. And might be even better. But We're going to also say there's a difference in price. The reason why I kind of feel Maker's Mark could beat this because of the price range. By the way, for a lot of you, topics. We're going to talk about topics. If anybody have topics, please, if you want to add a topic, super chat. Add a topic, super chat. We'll talk about the topic. All right, we'll talk about the topic. Any topic you want to talk about, super chat. And you can officially get on to the topic. Let's drink this up. That's really good. I'm going to drink a little bit more of this. Good to see B. Young Ash. Good to see April Neal. Good to see Bob Loves Whiskey early on the stream. Good to see Farm Kitty. Comment down below in the chat room. Be part of the chat room. Enjoy the chat room. And the chat, we're about to cook some of this steak. Let's pour this up again. By the way, Farm Kitty sent me this on my birthday. I do know that I have to add some more stuff on the stream because April Neal also sent me something, and a lot of you send me stuff. We got to add some stuff, but I've been using this recently. So I don't know if Farm Kitty notices. But look, Farm Kitty, a great subscriber, great member. Here you go, this palm's open. I'm going to take this with me. Woo! Yes. I'm going to take it with me. I'll put my, I'm going to be on my motorcycle real quick. I'm going to just be on my motorcycle. If you guys need me, I'll be right here. Hope you guys can see me. Penelope Creme de Brulee. Ooh, any topics you guys want to talk about? You're fired up. You let me know you're fired up. Any topics you want to talk about? Well, I'm talking right now about Penelope. Topics. Let me nose this out. Penelope Creme de Brulee. This smells like, there's a place called Voodoo Donuts. And the Voodoo Donuts, they have like amazing donuts. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go have some donuts tomorrow. There's a place in Miami also. I forgot the other name of the other place. It's a crazy donut place. I'm nosing this out, and it's so velvety. It's velvety. It almost smells like, what is it called? Can somebody tell me in the chat room? I can't see, but I'm far away. It's called red velvet, yeah. It has a red velvet vibe. With vanilla. Red velvet vibe with almost vanilla. There's a little bit of cinnamon on the nose. You could tell. That just seems to me that it's going to come out on the palate. The Penelope. We reviewed this one, I believe. I don't remember what day we reviewed it. Did we review this? I don't even know if we reviewed this. I'm going to have to review this for all of you. This is not a review. This is just me talking of what I am thinking of when I nose this out. This is not a real review. So don't really, don't kill the messenger, right? Because then the messenger's not going to be able to send the other message. And if you don't get the other message sent, then man, I don't know what to tell you. Imagine your phone doesn't send a message. You ever have that, your phone? You ever not pay your phone by accident? Whoops, and forget to pay the phone and it just doesn't send a message? Happened to me numerous times. It's a horrible feeling. Anyways, Penelope Creme de Brulee. It doesn't smell like creme de brulee. Now, creme de brulee, it's one of my favorite desserts. This is why we bought this too. Creme de brulee has almost like a sugary, strong sugary, beautiful, almost like flan, and mushy vanilla, and I think it's almost like a mushed up yogurt if you eat it. But the one thing I do notice when I do my creme de brulees, we've had creme de brulees on the stream before. I made some creme de brulees for all of you. You've seen me. You've seen it. Yes. You've seen it. We made some creme de brulees on the stream. You've seen it. I know April Neal has seen it. We torch up that creme de brulee, beautiful creme de brulee, remember? Right? When we were getting, this was like when the algorithm was hitting us. The algorithm changes. Algorithm was hitting us. We were getting 25,000 views on YouTube. We would get a lot of people showing up. The point of the matter is, creme de brulee, I would take out creme de brulee and I'd burn up the creme de brulee with a torch. Right? This doesn't smell anything like creme de brulee. It just smells like a donut shop. Honestly speaking. It smells like a donut. And tomorrow, I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to meet me, you're going to figure out what day, what time. I'm going to go to a donut shop tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to go at 7 a.m. I don't know if I'm going to go at 3 p.m. I don't know what time I'm going to go. But if you want to try to meet me, I'm going to go to a donut shop tomorrow. And I'm going to try to get some donuts. We have almost 17,000 subscribers. And there are a lot of people that want to run into me. There's actually people that ran into me and they said, I know you from somewhere. But I usually don't tell them where. I usually don't tell them. That voice. Usually don't tell them. But at the donut shop, I will officially say that, yes, it's me. This does smell like a donut shop. They should call this donut shop instead of creme de brulee. Anyways, cheers to all of you. I'm going to let that steak simmer in that salt. That salt helps out. The garlic, beautiful. The pepper, beautiful. And for some of you, I'm going to just say this right now. If you send a super chat, I'll get up from my seat. If you send a super chat, I'm on my motorcycle, man. I'm on my motorcycle far away. Far away. Yes, far away. Let's drink us up. Cheers to all of you. Penelope Creme de Brulee. This doesn't taste like creme de brulee at all. Doesn't taste like nothing like creme de brulee. Cinnamon, a little bit of sugar, tad bit of sugar. It gives you almost like a nice, super nice, almost clean vanilla. It gives you that cinnamon, a little bit of cinnamon on the end. Boom, boom. Oak note is nice. The main star on here is the vanilla. The vanilla is not a regular vanilla. It's almost like a vanilla bean. Almost like this reminds me of this doesn't even remind me of creme de brulee. This reminds me of there's a donut that I once had. Now, let me explain to you this donut. This donut's so amazing. It's so good. It's so beautiful. The donut I once had was here in Miami. Now, here in Miami, there's specialties on donuts. And some of the specialties in niche, like very crafted, chef-crafted donuts you can get at the store. I think the place is called Voodoo Donut. I don't know. I forgot the name. It could be something else. Somebody in the chat room might know the name. If you're from Miami, there's a place called University of Miami College. Yes, University of Miami University. By the University of Miami, there's a donut shop. There's a small donut shop. It's like very expensive. There's also a donut shop in Wynwood in Miami. There's also a donut shop in Wynwood, Miami. And they sell specialty donuts. The donuts are so special. I'm going to explain to you exactly how special they are. But before I explain to you, I'm going to take a dive again on this Penelope because I'm sitting down, I'm watching, making sure you guys are okay. Wrenches. If anybody acts different, you can time out whoever acts different. Just don't be banning anybody like we had before. We had a gentleman before. He was banning people he thought he knew. I think he was going crazy. Mentally, I think he was going crazy. We kicked him out, and I think he's living a better life now, and that's good. Sometimes it's good. Some things that you might think that are bad, sometimes are good. I wish him the best. Anyways, the point of the matter is, I'm going to take a dive into this Penelope. Let's drink this up. It tastes exactly like a donut that I had over there. Let me explain to you how the donut tastes like. It's like a liquid form of the donut that I've had. So the donuts consist of one thing. The price is high. The price is like $8, I think, for the donut. You go to this beautiful donut shop, and you walk in. This is a topic, by the way. You guys ever been to a donut shop? Oh, man. Dunkin' Donuts, forget about Dunkin' Donuts, man. That's when you're poor. But when you have money, you could get a $8 donut and you could just enjoy it. So there's this one donut shop. It's by University of Miami. And in Miami, there's a lot of donut shops. I've been to all of them. You go in there and they're making those donuts fresh. You could just smell the inside of the shop. It's like powder. It's like a sugar powder. You can smell that sugar powder. You can smell that bread just being baked. It's a certain distinct smell. You can smell like that nice fresh cream. Right, that nice fresh cream. Like the fresh caramel. You can smell like, let me smell this glass real quick. You can smell almost like a vanilla, super powdery vanilla, like a super powdery, almost cake type thing, right? When you go into that donut shop. And the one thing you see is a bunch of donuts. Now, all the donuts are different when you go into this shop. Now, why am I talking about a donut shop? Because I think Penelope should have named this, like, cream donut. Creme de Brulee, man, what the hell? Creme de Brulee, what the hell? Creme de Brulee is my favorite, man. This just ain't no creme de brulee. You go into this donut shop, it smells just... It sounds stuff like every donut just came out of the rack. Came out of the oven. It's as if like the owner of the donut shop is literally there watching his employees like bag them up, put them out, rack them up. Like he's just into it. He's like a chef. And then next thing you know it, you walk closer to all the donuts, and there's like a rainbow effect of donuts. They're all colors. They're like white, they're like black, they're like green, they're like red. Some are like different colors, like a caramel, salty chocolate. So almost like a mousse. One has like mousse on the top. Another one has like a beautiful array of juicy, fresh strawberry just squeezing out of the sides. Another one has like a cream. The cream looks so good that you just want to buy and just bite that cream hole. There's a cream hole for every donut, and every donut has a hole. And there's just cream or jelly coming out, popping out. There's some out there with berries, right? And then you have this one donut. Now, this is what reminds me of this Penelope Creme de Brulee. You have this one donut, and that one donut is like, it's like $8. All the donuts are like $3.99, $5.99, and this one donut's like a specialty, like an owner specialty, $7.99. Not only is it $7.99, but it has everything on it. It's big. It's thick. It has like a layer of like almost like on the top. It has like a little bit of raspberry on the top. It's powdered with a lot of sugar powder on it. There's a bunch of sugar powder. There's some cream coming out of the side of the hole. The cream in the side of the hole. You just want to put your tongue in there and just lick it up. I don't know who out here licks booty. If you're licking for that booty and licking booty, I don't know how many Cubans out here lick booty. Look, man, I be licking those donut holes, right? Those donut holes. Donut holes. Point of the matter is, this donut is like $8. And not only is it $8, it's such a beautiful presentation. It has like a little bit of doesn't even have sprinkles on top. It has like almond sprinkles on top. It's like a nut that they just shaved down. And then it's like a peanut that they shaved down the top of the donut. The donut has like a layer of frosting on the top, the frosting that you won't see on cake, frosting that I can actually enjoy and bite down, like a small little frosting. There's almost like a layer of 2 different fruits on the top of that donut. And then obviously the whole thing is covered in sugar powder. The donut's like, they have ridges on the side of it, right? The ridges on the side of it, you can tell it's a glazed donut because there's some just leakage on the side of it. It's so beautiful. It looks like you just busted and the whole thing just a couple hours left, boom. Gave it that crusty little glaze. The donut's so perfect. So I bought the donut. Right? This was a long time ago. I remember last time I went to the donut shop. Bought the donut. As a matter of fact, I bought 2 of those donuts. They put it separately from your pack of donuts. They put them like in their own little plastic thing. It's almost like a cupcake, but it's not a cupcake. This Penelope Creme de Brulee reminds me of it. I remember I got into the car. This was a long time ago. I got into the car. I opened it up. I said, "Damn, this is like a cartoon." And now that I'm talking about this, I'm still smelling this cup. It smells exactly like that donut. It's like a cartoon. There's no peanut butter in it. That's good. There's no caramel in it. That's good. It's just straight up cream, almost like a creme de brulee stuffing. This one was they used the creme de brulee. I forgot what it's called. There's the inner part of the creme de brulee. I don't know if there's like a custard kind of thing. They use it on this donut. So I get in the car. The first thing I look at this like a cartoon. My eyes were just hearts on my eyes, and I just wanted to bite down on this. I don't care who the hell would call me a fatty. That could be a homeless dude just coming by, say, "Dude, you fatty." I wouldn't give a damn. This thing was one of those things that people in death row would want. If they've seen this, people in death row would want to have this. It's so good. Jesus Christ, in the gates, when you go into the gates, this is a donut that probably they would want you to have. It's that good. Now, I am comparing this donut to this Penelope because this Penelope smells really good. It smells really good. Now that I talk about this, let me drink the rest of this Penelope. And I'm just drinking this Penelope right now. This Penelope, it tastes like that donut. Now, what did I do with that donut? You already know. I bit down on the side that had the cream coming out. There's a little hole in the side that has that cream flying out. It's like poking out. It's an expensive donut. I think I even paid $10. I'm just saying $7.99 just to be transparent because I don't remember exactly. I don't want to say crazy price, $20 because it wasn't. It was like $8 at least. I bit down on this donut. This donut had like a little. I bit down on this donut. It had a little soft velvety touch on the top. When it hit my tongue, it gave me that beautiful vanilla, almost like sugar powder. This is exactly what this Penelope's giving me. I bite down, it gives me that glaze, beautiful glaze, almost like beautiful glaze. No, I'll say that word again. It gave me that beautiful glaze, like almost like sweetness and that butteriness. And then once I bit down that cream, I bit down that donut. Woof! I bit down that donut. Woof, boy. It was like fireworks. It was just everything that I wanted. It got creamy. It got real creamy. And then all of a sudden, just get that vanilla hit. Almost like a vanilla hit. Just super, like a vanilla you've never seen before in your life. This is what a Penelope reminds me of. That donut. And it gave you almost like a perfect one bite. Perfect one bite. Like when you bite that one time, you want to have it again, but you're just still enjoying that donut. That donut's still watering. My mouth starts watering. And you just start biting down on, and it's like the softest little bread on that donut. It's not overcooked like they do in Dunkin' Donuts. It's like perfect. It's a softness. It's a nice, it has like nice ridges on the side, nice, it's just so perfect. You almost have to do a couple bites, like 5 bites max, and you get everything. Sugar, you get that sugar, you get that little bit of fruit that they had on the top, almost like blueberries, a little bit of blueberries, a little bit of raspberry on the top, a little bit of strawberry. And then it has that sugar powder. It has that vanilla. The vanilla is like something crazy. It has a little paste. And that paste is like just, I don't even know what it is. It's just ridiculous. It has like a vanilla bean. The bread is real bready, but it's not too bready. It's like perfect. It's like the it's like softer. It's like softer than the middle of a piece of bread. You ever had a piece of bread, one of those butter breads? It's like the middle of bread, but softer. It's so good. Why am I going on about this? I don't even know. I don't even know. All I know is that Penelope Creme de Brulee. Holy crap! I don't even know why they call it. Why do they call that creme de brulee, man? Ain't no creme de brulee, man. This is a donut, man. Donut cream. This Penelope's really good. I want to keep on drinking this Penelope, honestly. I gave it enough advertising. Okay, free advertising. I gave it enough free advertising. That's basically what it is. Penelope, they could go suck it. They could go suck it. They should officially, you know what they should do? Penelope, they should go suck it. Here we go. Enough advertising for them. Knob Creek, Cask Strength. Official. If you like the stream so far, hit that like button. We got to get those likes up. Let's get those likes. We got to get those likes up. We got to get those likes up, baby. Let's get those likes up. We're going to be cooking this very soon. Let's get those likes up. But the first thing is, I'm going to keep on flipping this. There's a good amount of over. We're going to keep on flipping this. I'm going to keep on flipping this bad boy. Look at this beautiful thing. Real nice. Today on Super Chats, we have 0 Super Chats. 0 Super Chats. Does that mean the show is bad? No, it just means that everybody spend their money on 4th of July. How many of you spent all your money on 4th of July? Holy crap. You know, you got to support the church, you know? Without the support of the church, what happens? They close the doors. They fire the Pope. You know what I mean? You don't want that to happen. You don't want the piano guy at the church, they're going to fire him because he ain't taking $5 per hour. Point of the matter is, Knob Creek. Nobody talks about this. Knob Creek, that's good nobody talks. We're the only channel that talks about this. Knob Creek, Cask Strength. By the way, if you just heard that whole story, I don't even know what I said, but I do know that tomorrow I want to have donuts just because of this. This is creme de brulee, and I can say officially, creme de brulee. What they doing over there in Penelope? What they doing over there in Penelope? I want to eat some donuts right now, man. Ooh, I want to eat some donuts. Anyways, point of the matter is, let's drink this. Knob Creek Cask Strength. We haven't got a super chat yet. That means that I might have to end the show soon. Woo! Might mean that. Might mean that. I'm just joking. Look, for all of you, I've never had a show that hasn't got a super chat. It does take a little bit of time. People are still coming in back from July 4th. I've never had a show on the mainstream. We've been undefeated. We never had a show that doesn't have a super chat, so I do know that we will get some eventually. But I will say for the meantime, let's put this on here. Make sure you guys see it. Is it a good view? Is it a good view? You guys like the view? How do you like the view? You like the view? How many of you like the view? Is it a beautiful view? Tell me, baby, is it a beautiful view? You like it. You like it. You like it. That's all that matters. You like the view. That's all that matters. You like the view. By the way, we're going to put us... This is a good view. This is a better view. You like this view? Better view? You can see the sunset. You can see the sunset. Hit that like button if you like the stream so far. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. Oof. If you haven't hit that like button, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Point of the matter is, ooh, look at this. Can't wait to do this. I got some leftover soup out here. I love donut shops, man. Donut shops. I think I'm going to go to one tomorrow. But yes, again, the reason why we talk about donut shops is because this whiskey creme de brulee reminds me of a donut shop. And personally, I think they could have, oh, shoo! Undefeated again, undefeated. On Super Chats, Farm Kitty, thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty, thank you so much. I'm going to put this down because she deserves all the praise. Farm Kitty, thank you so much, Farm Kitty. We are undefeated. We are undefeated on Super Chats. Thank you so much. She says over here, with the super chat, $10 super chat. She says, go get an $8 donut tomorrow. Love you, wifey. I'm going to go get that donut tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm going, so for any of you, just know sometimes I stay in the car and they just hand it to me in the car, so don't expect it. But tomorrow I will be getting that donut. I'm going to get that donut, Farm Kitty. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. And the reason why is because we drank this on the stream today, and I really just, oh, shoot. Another super chat. I got 2 super chats here. Wait a minute. I got 2 super chats. I got a double super chat. Wait a minute. I got a double super chat. Wait, time out. Wait a minute, time out. I got a double super chat. Holy Lord, did I get a double super chat? I think I did. Let me see. I think I did. Farm Kitty, thank you so much. As a matter of fact, it might be a glitch. Yes, it is a glitch. It is a glitch. I'm sorry. It's a glitch on my part. Point of matter is I'm still going to get the donut tomorrow. So for all of you, we'll get the donut. But yeah, this is the reason why we are officially getting the donut. Maybe I might stream it and show you guys how good that donut is. What do you guys think? I might stream it and show you how good that donut is. It's so good. Wynwood has a place. Anyways, for all of you, you want to know about this cask strength? I don't want to talk about donuts anymore because if I talk about donuts, man, I'm gonna lose track. I'm gonna lose track of this. All right, so thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Huge shout out to Farm Kitty. We're undefeated. I appreciate it so much. For all of you that haven't hit that like button, we get to get that like button up. Hit that like button, tap the screen a couple of times. It helps out with the community. Helps out so much. Remember, I'm doing this on a daily basis for all of you. You guys are awesome. But I will say, it does help out. Remember, you want your car to run good. Why do you officially put the best gas? Because you want that gas to last you a long time. You want that car to last. Always use premium on your car. Always use premium on your car. Over here, good to see a fragrance reviewer in the chat room. Devil Vision. Ooh, I do see Devil Vision, don't I? I don't know why it is. Is it just me? I got 4 eyes. Okay, here we go. This is Knob Creek Cask Strength. Now, when it comes to perfumes, remember these are not perfumes, but this would be, if this was a perfume, this would be a eau de parfum because it's so strong. 126.1 eau de parfum. Anybody that calls a fragrance eau de parfum, anybody says that? Go back to France, man. Go back to France where you belong. Here we go. Let's drink a sip. This is Knob Creek, 126. And for all of you, I'm gonna nose this out. I'm gonna nose this one out. I'm gonna tell you the notes. I'm gonna tell you what I think of this. Okay? Don't for some of you, don't laugh. Don't laugh. We got topics, but the topic right now is the things that I have ate in my life. Alright, with these whiskeys. There's no topic, but right now I'm drop a topic. Let me nose this out. Shit! I put my nose too hard, Farm Kitty. Here we go, Farm Kitty. If you ever find this bottle, Knob Creek Cask Strength. Oh, honestly, oof! I gotta get up for this one. That's a real super chat. Let's see. Oof! It's Farm Kitty. It's Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty with a $10 super chat. And here she goes, Farm Kitty with a $10 super chat. She says over here, $10 super chat. By the way, I'm about to say, says over here for the double vision, Ripper Crew with #1. Over here, Farm Kitty, thank you so much. That is a double vision, isn't it? Double vision. I got 4 eyes, man. I think this is what mosquitoes are looking in the chat. They see one super chat and then they see like 4 different ones. Farm Kitty, thank you so much with the super chat. She says over here for the double vision, Reaper Crew, well, #1. And for all of you watching, you know what time it is. And you know what time it is. It's 7:30, but you know what time it is. We're #1. We stream every day, daily. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Farm Kitty, thanks so much. Huge appreciation. Hey, it's a $20 banger, $30 banger maybe. Make sure to check your bank at the end of the month. Point of the matter is, I'm gonna sit down, Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty, I'm gonna start nosing this out. So, for a lot of you, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I smell, and I'm gonna be as topic-y as possible, if that's even a word. So here we go. Boof. Damn. All right, somebody had to help me out because I don't even know. I don't even know the name. Oh. At the stores, they sell peanut butter and jelly. They sell a peanut butter and jelly little sandwich. I don't know what the name is. I only know that one time there was a girl with big titties, and she told me, "Hey, you want?" She said, "Hey, you want my son's snack?" I go, "No." She goes, "Are you sure?" Yes, I'm sure. Then Big Titties tells me, "Are you sure?" And I said, "No, I'm not sure. What is it?" She throws me a damn freaking, it's like a sandwich, and it has jelly and peanut butter in it. I don't know the name. All I know is that the box had goofy little cartoons. I felt like I was stealing from a kid. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know the name. Now, let me explain to you something. If you think I'm about to say peanut butter and jelly, that's almost what I was going to say. But here's the thing. On this Knob Creek cask strength, there's more jelly than butter, peanut butter. There's more jelly than peanut butter. I think it costs that company more money. I think it costs that money. I think it costs more money for that company to buy peanut butter. So I won't forget it. When I bit into that little sandwich, I don't even know what the name of the sandwich is. If you have a kid, you probably know. I don't have a kid, so I wouldn't know. They sell them at stores. You bite into it, it's full of jelly, man. Full of jelly, but there's some peanut butter in it. It's full of jelly. This reminds me exactly like that. The nose on here is like peanut butter and jelly and a strong... Somebody's making a cocktail. Hear that? Somebody making a cocktail. Who did I inspire? Somebody making a cocktail. So I inspired one of my neighbors. That's good. Point of the matter is, this has a full array of peanut butter and jelly, but that just that jelly. There's a lot of jelly in this, and it's almost like a sweet oak. It's almost like a vanilla bean oak. I don't even know why I keep on talking about vanilla bean. It's just in my head. The nose is exceptional. There's Knob Creek, cask strength, really good. Here we go. Let's drink this, and for all of you, let's just say this. We're gonna start cooking soon. We're gonna start cooking soon. All right, we're gonna start cooking soon. But one thing I'm gonna say. One thing I have to say. All right, one thing I have to say. You might want to put a little bit of water in this. So Farm Kid, I know Farm Kid likes to buy whiskeys, and a lot of you like to buy whiskeys. You might need to put a little bit of drops of water in this. If you drink this, 126 proof, you might need to. It's not 100%, not 100%. We're going to see right now. All right, Farm Kid, thank you so much for adding to the stream with the Super Chance. We're undefeated on Super Chance. We're undefeated on Super Chance. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Are you ready? Knob Creek, cask strength, single barrel. Let's drink this up. That is insane. Super insane. This is a 10-year-old Knob Creek. A 10-year-old Knob Creek. It's not only 10 years old. It's high proof, full of flavor. Let me tell you the flavors that I'm tasting, because it's a ton of flavor. It's so much flavor that I have to actually add water in here. 126 proof. This is better than Booker's. I talked to you guys about it in members-only content. It's better than Booker's, and if you guys don't know what Booker's is, it's a very rare hard to find bourbon whiskey that comes out every year. There's 4 batches, and they're only 4 batches, and they release them every year. This is better than that, and this is less price. This is what Booker's used to cost. Booker's used to cost 60 something. Booker's now cost more than $100. This is the bang for buck. If you want to replace that Booker's that you have at home, you have to find a cask strength. It says cask strength, it says 10 years. All you have to see is when it's barreled and when it's distilled. Oh, I just nose this out right now. Woof. Strong. All right. Let's go on to the nose again. Super strong. All right. Let's drink this up. Let me give you the full review on this. I'm going to give you an honest review. I'll give you an honest review. Here we go. Let's try this out. Cheers to all of you. I'm sitting down and I feel good. I don't think I've felt better. Wow. Sitting down on the stream. Farm Kitty. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty, for the super chat. All right, let's drink this up. I wish I could say Peter Pan butter. I wish I could say Peter Pan peanut butter. But it's richer. It's richer than Peter Pan. Yeah. It's richer than Peter Pan peanut butter. You have that. Everything on the nose goes literally on the palate. It's honestly the same nose and the palate. It's good. Sometimes you for high proof whiskeys, you smell your whiskey, right? You smell your whiskey. And then when you drink it, it's complete straight dookie in the house, right? Straight dookie in the house. You're like, what the hell? Where'd this come from? I just smelled like this and that, and now it smells like complete dirt. This is not like that. This is exactly what you smell. Now, again, I'm going to say strong. It's almost like nutty. It's super nutty, but it's almost like it gets almost like rich, like a creamy. There you go. I'm going to say, you ever had a Peter Pan peanut butter that's like rich with the nuts in it, rich and with the nuts in it? This has that. It has a strong peanut taste. It also has a strong, almost like a jelly taste. It has a nice vanilla. The vanilla doesn't take over that nuttiness. Now let's repeat again. The nuttiness on this cask strength that I'm drinking is not to the point that it's a complete nut that you put in your mouth. Like if somebody at a ballpark just said, "Yo, open your mouth," and somebody threw it, and then you caught it with your mouth like a dolphin, and everybody around you, oh, nah, it's not like that. This is like Peter Pan peanut butter, creamy Peter Pan peanut butter with a little bit of jelly. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I'm talking about like the vanilla on here is extremely strong. You could taste it. It almost has like a kick. I'm gonna drink this again because I'm losing a little of the flavors. So here we go. Let's drink this again. Knob Creek cask strength. If you can tell, I'm chewing this. A little bit of cinnamon, woo! A little bit of cinnamon, vanilla, beautiful vanilla. But that peanut butter, it's like a peanut butter jelly. That jelly, nice, but the peanut butter takes over. Ooh, so good. And then it gives you oak note. The oak note on here slams you in the face. Slams you so hard in the face, you might lose a tooth. It slams you so hard. What kind of oak note can I explain to you if you guys want to know oak note? If you want to know oak note, it has an oak note of like, if I could say, an oak note of almost like a Knob Creek 12 year. If you had a Knob Creek 12 year, and if you just don't know about whiskey, I'll just say it like this: go to Home Depot, get yourself a mahogany wood. Just put it in your mouth and then take it out. It's kind of like that. It's like a smooth not overpowering wood note, nice and smooth, and nice and almost like sweet. Not too dry, not too chored up. It's nice. The main component on this whiskey will be almost that peanut kind of a flex, and I like that. This kind of reminds me. This bottle itself that I'm having, the Knob Creek, reminds me of a good larceny barrel proof, but without the chocolate. Sometimes there's larceny barrel proofs back in the days. They were so good. They had almost like a Snickers kind of a taste. Some of them even had like a Three Musketeers kind of a taste. Some of the larcenies, but this one over here, it doesn't have chocolate. So I'm gonna expect to be chocolate. If there was chocolate on here, personally, I think I'm overwhelmed with chocolate. I've been having some whiskeys lately. Yesterday we had a whiskey. Yesterday we had milk chocolate, and I had that milk chocolate whiskey. Is a 1792 12-year. We had it yesterday. You could go watch that stream if you're curious to know about who's going to be the winner of Old Fitzgerald 7-year or 1792 12-year. The point of the matter is we stream every single day. I mean, I know all the notes of these things, right? There's a guy named Bruisler. He's the same way. Him and me, we memorize stuff. If you do this so much, if you do content so much, you memorize some of the notes. I know there's a lot of YouTube creators that don't do this every day, and that's good. Stick to your day job at McDonald's. Stick to your day job in the office. You ain't a YouTuber, don't do it. Some people know just to do videos. That's good. I applaud them. They can do all the editing. I don't have time for editing if we're doing live streams every single day. You guys get the raw content like this raw meat that you see in the stream, right? And that's the best. That's the best. That's what you want, right? You want that raw content, that raw meat. I know there's a lot of ladies that want that raw meat, but let's drink the rest of this. It just reminds me so much of the larceny. It's a larceny. It's almost like on this one. Let me just say exactly what it tastes like. It's like you put Elijah Craig. It's like you put Elijah Craig with larceny. It's like you put Elijah Craig with a larceny together and you got this. It's exactly what it is. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button for the stream. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button for the stream if you want me to cook. We need 5 more likes. 5 more likes on the stream for me to start cooking. Hit those like buttons. Hit those like buttons. All you have to do is tap the screen a couple times. If you're watching from your TV, open your laptop. We need 4 more likes. 4 more likes for me to start cooking. 4 more likes for me to start cooking. This beautiful meat. Look at this meat. Damn. Meat is so beautiful. Meat is so lovely. I love my meat. Ribeye meat, right? Let's make sure you guys know ribeye meat. Now, I do want to drink there's a different whiskey I want to drink. I want to drink a different whiskey. What whiskey do I want to drink? I have an unlimited selection. What whiskey would I want to drink? We just had the 14. Got a little baby out here. You hear that little baby? Little baby's trying to talk, trying to say Whiskey Reaper. Let me figure out what whiskey I want to drink. I just had 126 proof whiskey. That little baby wants to say my name. Whiskey Reaper. Whiskey Reaper. What whiskey do I want to have? Look, he's trying. He's trying to say it. He's trying to say my name. You heard that? He's trying his best. Little baby. Little baby want to try. Little baby want to try and say my name. Hope he does say it. That would be epic. That would be epic. I had to record that to do a short video. He's trying hard, that little baby. Trying hard. I don't know if you guys can even hear her. I want to drink a whiskey. What whiskey am I going to drink? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to revisit something that I haven't revisited. Let's revisit something I haven't revisited. I want to try this out. I know I spent $200 on this bottle, and I'm regretting it. I told you guys I regretted it. We're going to see. Maybe it's better. We're going to see. Here we go. I'm going to get it. Let's put it on the stream. Let's try it out. I got the whiskey. Let's see if it transforms to something. I got the whiskey right in my hand. Let's see. You never know, right? That's what they say. That's what they say when they want you to buy more lottery tickets. You never know. You never know. And you buy like $20 worth of lottery tickets and you lose. You lose. You win nothing. You guys ever seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? How many of you have seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Oh, you gotta be old enough to watch it. Not the new one, the old one. You win nothing. All right, here we go. We're gonna drink this up. Okay, we're gonna drink up the bottle that I regret buying. Unfortunately, I can't even take it back. Here we go. Somebody out here says they're about to die. Okay, good to see Ash. Don't die now. Here we go. We're gonna clean this up. All right. Fang Pursuit. $200 bottle. Do I regret it? Do I regret this 17-year $200 bottle? Oof. Do I regret this? I think I do. I think I regret it with a passion, but we're gonna see. Do I regret it with a passion or with no passion? I feel like the baby's mocking me. You heard the baby? 3 more likes. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Remember, people are going to rewatch this stream. A lot of people are going to rewatch this stream. Fang Pursuit. Fang Pursuit. Fang Pursuit. Here we go, Fang Pursuit. Orphan Barrel, one of my favorite companies out there. What they do is they do some special stuff. Oh my Lord, this nose is exceptional. But I remember the last time I had this. I liked the nose, but I didn't like the taste after the second time. That's what I remember. I remember that I liked the nose a lot, but I didn't like how it tasted like the third time that I tasted it. Here we go. Let's smell this out. Strong. I'm gonna say cherry, vanilla. Cherry vanilla, a little bit of cinnamon. Cherry vanilla, a little bit of cinnamon, a lot of cinnamon. That's about right. A lot of cinnamon, and strong amount of oak. 17 years, right? I'm starting to think that they probably bought this. They got this in sources from Maker's Mark. It does smell like a Maker's Mark product, without like the. Sometimes Maker's Mark, they put those wooden staves into their barrels. Maybe they didn't put wooden staves into the barrels, and that's literally where they got it from. It kind of smells like a Maker's Mark product, but a little bit different, right? 17 years. Fang Pursuit. Oh, shoot, fish just jumped out. Let's see if we can catch another fish. Give it a little bit of seconds. Nah, with just one jump. All right, let's drink this up. Fang Pursuit for anybody out there wondering, is this good? Orphan Barrel. Let's try this out. It honestly tastes like, it tastes like one of those red cherries with chocolate on it, right? One of those red cherries with chocolate on it. You dip it in chocolate, you bite it, and then after that you have a cookie. The cookie has like cinnamon, has a little bit of a cherry jelly inside the cookie. You bite that, soft, bready. And then you get a little bit of cinnamon in that cookie. And then the oak note on here is just a little bit old. I did tell you guys before, the old age doesn't make a difference, right? I think 15 years is the max years. Elijah Craig's the only one we could say that. Elijah Craig, that is a good one. Let me drink this. We're going to start cooking. Farm Kitty. So far, you saved me, Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty, thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Let's drink this up. Fang Pursuit. Orphan Barrel. I'm not a fan of this. It just gives you a lot of cinnamon. Now I'm getting a lot of cinnamon. Too much cinnamon. Too much oak. Too much cinnamon and oak. I think that's what happens with my palate. It starts adjusting and starts finding some of these notes. And that cherry on here just gets put in the back. Like a little tad bit of drop of cherry. Now I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that dream that I just had before I just told you that dream just got erased. Now it's like complete different. A lot of cinnamon. It's like, you ever seen that lady that puts cinnamon in her mouth? She goes, I'm about to put this in my mouth. And then she goes, puh. You ever seen that on Instagram? I know some of you have. Some lady put a bunch of cinnamon in her mouth. She thought she could hold it in her mouth, but she couldn't. And then she had cinnamon coming out her ears. And she got 1 million views on Instagram. She has a lot of cinnamon. The cherry note is dialed down. Vanilla's there. This doesn't have too many notes. For a $200 bottle, I'm going to say, we have it too. So on the stream, the blue bottle costs like $70, right? Now I'm creaking the bank, $70, $65, about $65. The Tin Cup 14, I forgot how much I paid for it, so I'm not going to even say it. I forgot. It's been a long time. Fang Pursuit Orphan Barrel, that's like $200. The worst whiskey on the stream is honestly the one I'm drinking right now, which is the Fang Pursuit. This is why I tell a lot of you, age does not matter. Age doesn't matter. Now, if you do this in a cocktail, god damn, you give me a cocktail, you give me a sour, what is it, sour whiskey, what's it called? It's called sour whiskey, right? Man, I don't even know what the hell. Sour whiskey? I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. Sour whiskey, the one with the egg. Point of the matter is, if I got a little egg in it and it's a cocktail, I think this one would be good. Fang Pursuit. Wow. All right, let's drink this up. Let's drink the rest of this and start cooking. I need to start cooking now. I'm getting hungry. This is so bad. I feel like I just paid $200 to torture myself. It gets worse and worse. The first sip is good. And then it's like you put me in a fitting room to try on some clothes. This is not the clothes I want. My clothes, I didn't even pick any clothes. Who threw me in the fitting room? Why am I in the fitting room? And somebody throws a wad of cash in there. Oh, I see why. I start picking up the cash, and somebody throws some cinnamon in the fitting room. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then somebody throws some like cherry syrup in the damn, and then my face gets hit with it in the fitting room while I'm trying to put on some pants. I'm like, you know what? Doesn't matter as long as that money that they threw in the fitting room, it doesn't get stained, right? Because I gotta wash this money, right? I'm not a washing kind of guy. I don't wash my money. And then all of a sudden you're trying on some clothes in the fitting room. This is what it reminds me of this thing, Pursuit. And then boom, they throw in some wood from the Home Depot, man. The wood from Home Depot is like literally, it's not even. It's just straight up wood that you can make. You can make your kid use it for like a elementary school project. That kind of wood. They're throwing a bunch of wood in the fitting room. Look, man. This whiskey. This is one of my regrets. But the only thing that I like about this is that nose is great. The first sip is awesome. And then it just gets horrible. I don't know why it gets so bad. It's like the Boeing company that they were so good, and then all of a sudden they go, you know what? If the chair doesn't fit, just put it on, man. We got to go home. Who's going to fly out of this airplane anyways? It's like that. I feel like that's what they did with this whiskey. They put people out there to work on this whiskey, and they just didn't give a damn. They didn't give a damn. They said, you know what? It's good enough. Put it out there. They're going to buy it anyways. I bought it. Congrats. Who's the sucker that made me buy this? I'll give you a knuckle sandwich. Anyways, point of matter is, we're about to cook up this steak. Let's cook up the steak while the sun's up. And for some of you, we're going to do something different. Okay, I'm going to start moving some of these whiskeys because I noticed my back has been hurting by me moving. My back's been hurting by me moving the whole table with a bunch of bottles on the stream. And I think that's one of the main reasons why my back has been hurting. So we're gonna start moving. We're gonna start moving some stuff. Olive oil. We're gonna start moving some stuff, and we're gonna start cooking. Now the cooking session is gonna be quick and it's gonna be nice, quick and nice. Tin Cup 14. You already saw it. Oof, I just scraped my motorcycle. Look at my ass. 9 Creek cast strength. You already saw this one. It's a doozy. Really good. Really good. But you gotta like don't want to keep this on here like that. By the way, Farm Kitty, thank you so much, Farm Kitty, for sending this on his birthday. It was his birthday this year. She's sending me this. There's a lot of other people that send me a lot of stuff. I've used almost all the stuff that everybody sent me except April Neal. She sent me two. I'm trying to figure out where to put it. Am I going to put it right there? How the hell am I going to get there? But I might just put it over here. It'll be we could just put it over here. I have to drill. I'm not much of a handyman. I got to drill right there at the sign. I'm not a handyman at all. I don't have a handyman. I'm not a handyman. I'm not a handyman at all. None, no. I pay people to do my stuff. I just can't stand doing this stuff. If anybody out here is a handyman, don't tell me that you're going to do it for me because at the end of the day, nothing's free. We're going to move this out of the way. Penelope. Let's move this dragon out of the way. Farm Kitty, thanks so much. Look at this dragon. Cool dragon, man. Cool dragon, man. I don't know where she got this from. Probably Amazon. Is there an Amazon deal going on right now? Is it Amazon Day? I think it is, right? It's Amazon Day, isn't it? Amazon Day, right? All right, we're going to start cooking. What else do I need to move? I don't think I need to move anything else. This doesn't weigh nothing. So let's start cooking. Let's start cooking. Let's start cooking. I'm going to start getting closer. Yes. Beautiful. All right. For some of you, this might be the part of the stream that you guys enjoy. And here we go. We're about to do this. So the first thing we want is we want to get some flames on here. We want to get some flames rolling. All right, we're going to get some flames rolling on here. Don't got to be a lot of flames, but good enough flames to cook up our meal. And for some of you watching, I was thinking about doing 2 ribeyes a day, but I have some leftover soup, so I'm going to use some of that leftover soup. So far, I cleaned this already. Make sure you know when you're doing this, it's nice and clean, nice and clean. Looks good, looks good. And all we're going to do is we're going to wait for this a little bit of amber. There's going to be a little bit of amber. This is going to start building up. Let's wait for that to start building up. And then once that starts building up, we can just toss this beautiful ribeye in there. Beautiful ribeye, big meat. Big meat in there. A little bit of that. Oof. Look at that, a little bit of that. You're going to hear the sizzle. You're going to hear the sizzle. You're going to hear the sizzle. I'm going to get a wooden blanket to put on this ribeye. Man, I want to drink a beer. I want to drink a beer. I think we should. We should drink a beer. All right, so we're going to use a wooden blanket. That's a wooden blanket. We got enough amber on there to set up the perfect steak. Beautiful. The perfect steak. There we go. Dang. Beautiful. The perfect steak. Let's see if we get us a little bit closer. The perfect steak. You guys see how beautiful that is? Dang. I'm trying to get as close, but my AC system's on. So for all of you, this is a ribeye, beautiful ribeye. You can hear the sizzle. Hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. If you like this, if you like good ribeye, hit that like button. Hit that like button if you like good ribeye. Now, what am I going to eat this with? Well, I'm going to have it with some leftover soup, a little bit of rice. All right, look at how beautiful this is. Looks good. Pat it down a little bit. Beautiful. We in there. We in there. Woo! We in there. Look at how we in there, baby. Look at this. This is god dang beautiful. All right. Wait, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a beer. We're going to do a beer. I need that Spain, that beer from Spain. That's that beer from Spain. This is 1906, one of the best beers out there. 1906. Look at this. This is. I'm gonna take a sip of this. This is one of the best beers from Spain. Let's drink this up. Oh my God, that beer is so good. This beer is 1926. Outstanding. Whoops. Let's see this. Uh-oh, there's some of this fans coming off, which is not good because that connects. It connects that. That's okay. Looks good so far. Looks good so far. We're going to move this a little bit. You guys see this? Beautiful. Now, at this point, do not put any of this beer in here because you still have seasoning that needs to simmer into. 1926 Cerveza. This is from Spain. Buy this. I can guarantee you're going to love it. Beautiful. It looks good. You can hear the sizzle, right? You can hear the sizzle. Good to see Jason Kane in the chat room. You can hear the sizzle. Working on this. You can hear that beautiful sizzle on this ribeye. It's just so beautiful. Remember, this is a Weber. Yes, it's a Weber. Remember, don't forget that. Weber. Let's back up a little bit so you guys can see. I want to make sure you guys can see. Okay, so this is a big boy Weber. This is something that can hold a lot of different meats. I'm only using a little bit of charcoal, and look at all the amber that it's making. Look at just a little bit of charcoal is all I'm using. All right, only a little bit of charcoal is all I'm using. Look at all the amber look at all the heat it's making. I'm using the Cowboy brand, real wood and barbecue flavor, oak and hickory, hardwood, lump charcoal. You can see some of this. Look at that. It's nice and it's sizzling. It's sizzling real nice. Look at this. This is any of you like beer or buy this one. 19. If you find it, it's hard to find. Good. Look at the sides, getting nice and burnt up. That's good. That's a lot of heat. It's good. Plentiful heat. Look at that. That looks good. I'll put a little bit forward. Now you can tell that some of the this is, see, it's burnt. This is a garlic some of the garlic that we put on here burnt up. That's okay. That's all right. No big deal. Beautiful still. Looks really, really nice. What you want to do is lower the vent. There's a vent down there. We're going to close it up. You close that vent real quick. While this is happening, we're just going to move this a little bit. I'm going to put the bone where the heat is mainly sourced at. The heat is mainly around here. This is where the main hot source is. This is not as hot right here. Not too hot, so I'm putting the outer part, which is my favorite part of the ribeye. All right, the outer part, we're going to put it out here. The heat point is where the bone is. Put this over here. We're going to make sure the heat is up. Make sure that both sides get a good. This side is really good. Also, you can put butter, but I'm not putting any butter today on this ribeye. Some days I do want butter, but today I do not want any butter. No butter on this because obviously I'm going to have my soup, right? I'm going to have this on the side with my soup and rice. All I'm missing is avocados. I forgot to get the avocados. Damn. I forgot to get avocados. Completely forgot. Oof. Let's get this side. Let's get that side real quick. There's a little bit of fat on the side that I want to get. You can keep it on here if you want to. It helps out when you keep it on here. It does get the fat, but if you do go sideways, you can get a little bit better if you put it on the side. All right, so we did that. We're going to put this on the side over here. Boom. We're just going to move this right over here. All right. Then we're going to move this over here. Let's close this up. I need to take a shower after the stream. Oof. I can smell the smoke. The smoke is good, but it stays on my skin. For the meantime, for all of you watching, so we have the ribeye cooking up right here. Now, why do I have it on the side? Well, first off, I want to make sure the inside of the ribeye and the steak gets cooked a little bit, right? I don't want to eat it raw. I want to eat it medium rare. And so just because the color on the outside, let me say this, just because the color on the outside is black like this, doesn't mean that it's cooked. It doesn't mean that it's well done. It's the matter of fact is how you cook the steak itself. So what I like to do is I like to put it away from the charcoal so that the inside cooks, right? I want to eat something raw, unless I'm at a sushi place. 1906. Let's drink this up. You know, this is what I need to buy. This is what I need to buy my father. This is a good one. I need to buy my mother ice cream. That's what I need to do. I need to buy her ice cream. I need to buy her an ice cream. Here we go. Let's open this up. I think this should be plain. Let me just see. I'll put this a little bit closer, just in case. And also, not only put it a little bit closer, I'll put it over here where the fat, some of this fat cap. We're gonna put some of this fat cap over here. Put it right here. Boom. All right, and put it right here. I'm gonna leave it on there for just a little bit. I'm gonna close this all the way. Now, when you do close it all the way, you're gonna have a little bit of smoke coming out of your barbecue. If you have a whipper, you see some of the smoke starting to come out. It's okay. There's a little bit of leakage. No problem. No problem. For all of you watching, hit that like button if you like the stream so far. You're going to see the steak right now. I'm about to take out the steak. You guys are hungry. I'm hungry. We're all hungry. I'm about to take out the steak. Hit that like button. If you don't know how to hit the like button, you could officially, if you're watching on your phone, tap the screen a couple times. Tap the screen a couple times. If you haven't already, tap the screen. Don't forget to subscribe. Up here in the corner, you can subscribe. And we do drink. And we do make a bunch of great live streams about food. So you never know what I'm going to do. Am I going to do oysters on a stream? Oof, Brooklyn oysters. I got to torture myself. That would be a torture, right? Maybe I'll do that. I'll do some Brooklyn oysters to torture myself. Why not? Why not? All right, let's drink this up. 1906. I love this. On the stream, a huge shout out to Farm Kitty. I think she sent 30 holes on the stream. He sent us a Farm Kitty. All right, look at this. Look at this. Just look at this. It's honestly, it's beautiful. Look at this. I'll show you. But this is honestly beautiful. We're going to take this off now. It's beautiful. That is beautiful. Look at that. But you know what? We got to work on that bone. Time out. I'm going to eat that bone, so I want to make sure that it's nice and burnt up. I want to make sure that that bone is nice and burnt up. So we're gonna cook up. We're gonna make sure that that bone is nice and burnt up. Oh wait, this is a hot pot, right? Yes, nice and burnt up. Nice and burnt up. I think we should be good. Is it bone? Yes. We good. Nice and burnt up. Okay, so to turn this off, you guys already know. You can put some water in here if you want to. Ask away, ask away. Good to see some new faces in the chat room. Good to see some new faces in the chat room. This is going to start going down. It's going to start going down. Make sure the vent at the bottom, all of them are closed off. Make sure there's no air coming in here. Make sure that's locked up like this. That way it doesn't move. Good to go. We good to go, baby. All right, let's show the meat right here. Let's show the meat. Let's show that meat. Let's show that meat. Oof. All right, here we go. Let me just show you real quick the meat. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this beautiful, beautiful cooked ribeye. Look at the juices. The juices are starting to flow off. Look at this beautifully cooked ribeye. Oof. Now, before any of you say anything, let me talk about something real quick. Today, officially, we had some whiskeys, right? The whiskey of the stream today, personally, I kind of feel that today's whiskey of the stream was, personally, I think it was Knob Creek. But we did have a Penelope. That Penelope really did it. That Penelope Creme de Brulee, real good. The Knob Creek cask strength was honestly exceptional. Woo! Was exceptional, really good. Love it. A tin cup, 14 for all of you. This thing right here, oof. That thing right there was no joke. Let's surround ourselves with some success. That thing right there was no joke. I'm going to say this right now. Tin Cup 14, outstanding. Low proof whiskey. You got the peanut butter and jelly almost on this Knob Creek cask drink. Really, really good. And you had that donut. I do know it says Creme de Brulee, but personally, maybe that this person hasn't had a lot of Creme de Brulees. You put that donut in there, oof. That donut, real good. I love Creme de Brulee. You guys seen me make Creme de Brulee on here on the streams many times. I cooked it up and I torched it up. This doesn't taste like Creme de Brulee. Just a donut, a beautiful donut. It's a great, great bottle. I recommend a lot of you pay up to a good price for this. I know a lot of you like to have beautiful, beautiful desserts. If you like desserts, this is a donut in a bottle. I can guarantee you, you have to just get this Penelope Creme de Brulee, Creme de Brulee. Beautiful, 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 right? DDLD in the chat room. If I see Allison, we're going to give a huge shout out to Allison. DDLD in the chat room. But this is really, honestly, this is a donut. This is a donut Creme de Brulee. You can find this at the store. Under $70. Look for this if you go to the liquor store, but you make sure to go to a big liquor store. You can find a small liquor store. Again, peanut butter and jelly, cask strength. Knob Creek cask 126, cask strength, peanut butter and jelly. You know what I want to do? I want to actually send off some samples to one of our ranch's husband, one of our ranches, her name is Allison. Her name is Allison, and her husband or her boyfriend, her partner, ladies and gentlemen, don't get married, but her partner is DDLD. I kind of want to send him some whiskey. He's not a whiskey drinker. He only drinks cocktails. But this over here, this is no joke, baby. This is no joke. Could I have made it more black? You know what? We're not in June anymore. It's not Juneteenth anymore, so we're not going to make it more black than what it is. This is perfect as it is. Shout out to June. Man, June was I don't know if June was a boring month. I think it was a boring one, right? Probably one of the worst months. One of the worst months, right? June. Shoot. But this beer is really good. If Edgar Romeo does rewatch this, because he does, Jason Kane rewatches this, he does. Bob's Whiskey Winter Ranges rewatches this, because he does. For any of you men that are working on a 9 to 5, you need a good beer. You need to take a good beer to your friend's house. 1906. Try to find this. This is a Cerveza 1906. This is actually, I think it's actually better than Corona Familiar. But again, Corona Familiar is officially a Mexican beer, right? Good to see DDLD. We stream every single day, and I hope you all have been enjoying the streams. I hope you all have been enjoying the streams. Ladies and gentlemen, today on the Super Chats, we have to give a huge shout out to Farm Kitty on the Super Chats today. You kept us alive. We're undefeated. We're undefeated on Super Chats. Every stream, we make some Super Chats, and That's what keeps us. This keeps this church going. For all of you watching, I'm gonna drink the rest of this. What do you guys want to see tomorrow? I want to know. By the way, DDLD. I know DDLD's in the chat room. Don't watch Jurassic Park. I know he wants to go watch Jurassic Park. Don't watch Jurassic Park. It's 1906. Jason Kane says he's never had it. So here we go, Jason Kane. This is a Spanish version of the Oktoberfest beers that you find in the stores. I personally think this is, to me, this is honestly, it's really one of the best beers you could probably find. Last year, I told you guys you could go watch it on the members-only content. If you go watch the members-only content, I did a members-only content. We did 2 streams today, members-only, and this one. This one over here last year, one of the employees came up to me, and I just rejected her big time. She was like, how's this boy going to reject me? Got big titties, nice hair, nice eyes, and a nice body. I rejected her because I wanted to go do my thing. After I did my thing, I couldn't find the beer that I wanted, so I came up to her at the end because she was the last resort. I go, hey, can you help me out? Let me try that beer. I tried this beer last year. This is not an Oktoberfest beer, but they tried to mimic in Spain. This is a Spaniard beer. They tried to mimic Oktoberfest, and they did put a little bit of different. They put some roasted malts in here, some hops. Look, I'm not much of a beer. I'm not a beer connoisseur, but I know it's good. This is so good. It's honestly, I want to drink another one. This is so good. She gave me a sample of it. When she gave me a sample of it, I drank it. And I'm like, I need a pack. Give me a 12 pack. We don't have a 12 pack. Give me a 6 pack. We don't got a 6 pack. I'm so sorry. Don't do that. That was her. I was like, come on. How you gonna give me this sample? And I'm so sorry. She said, I'm so sorry. You want to see my titties? I go, look, keep your titties in. I was gonna say is, when are you gonna get more? I don't know. She was so embarrassed. Point of the matter is, now we got it. This week I bought it. I bought it Monday. Today's Tuesday, right? I bought it Monday. So good. 1906, Cerveza 1906. So good. Over here, Ali, Alzin, Weeper. We were just in the neck of the woods. I think close enough anyways. She says over here, my ranch was golden while I was there, so I knew I was near. I'm going to say it so. I don't even know what Alice was talking about. She was in Spain. Was she in Spain? If she was in Spain, you should have tried this. This is only a certain limited amount per year. They only do it close to when they start releasing all the Oktoberfest in Germany. Remember, this is from Spain, but this is 1906. Get yourself one of these. Let's drink a sip. Look, some of you just tuned into the industry. We drank some of these whiskeys. You guys are amazing. Weekend down Florida to surprise Aram for his birthday. Wait, let me read that message again. We came down to Florida to surprise. Come on, dog. Come on. We could have done something. DDLD, what a shame. Point of the matter is, you would have let me know and I would have been there. For all of you watching around the world, this is the end of the stream, okay? For all of you, I have to eat this before it gets cold, and stay cold. I can't stand stay cold, and I also I can't enjoy cold pizza. For all of you watching around the world, we did the stream, amazing stream. Thank you for tuning in. Penelope Creme de Brulee, 9 Creek Cask Drink, Mario Kart Allison, and 1906 Cerveza. We use a Cosmo SPG for this stream. Yes, really good. For all of you watching around the world, you guys are amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, St. Pete is not my South Florida. As a matter of fact, Ross, Broken Nose Ross. Broken Nose Ross lives in the upper side of Florida. For the fragrance community that doesn't know, upper side of Florida has nothing to do with South Florida. We're different animals here in Miami. We're different animals here in Miami, yes? We're different animals. For all of you watching, I'm going to eat this beautiful ribeye. For any of you that are tuning in, we stream every single day. I do my hardest to give you guys a good stream every single day. I cook up. I give you reviews. I give you good reviews on bottles. We don't show dookie bottles, and if I do, I just tell you. For all of you watching around the world, thank you for tuning in. You guys are freaking the reason why we stream every single day. Thank you all my members that have subscribed to be a member. Adley, don't forget to get that membership. You can see those private messages. Yes, those private messages. Jason Kane is a member. A lot of us are members. Don't forget to see those members only content. Members only content. If you do subscribe and get that membership, DDLD, get that membership. Don't be a punk. It's only a smart little fee. Smart little fee. For all of you watching, huge shout outs to the USA. Huge shout outs to Ripper Crew. You know what time it is. Huge shout outs to the USA, U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force. Oh, man, my nails look like they're glazed up. And the U.S. Space Force. Battling aliens over there to move. Huge shout outs to Texas. Yes, Texas. The Coast Guards in Texas, they're doing a hell of a job. Huge shout outs to the Texas Coast Guards, all the Coast Guards in the USA. They're going to Texas on that flood. Huge prayers. Huge prayers. Let's put that right here. Huge prayers for all those that are helping out in Texas. Jason Kane. Shout out to Jason Kane. He's one of the people out there helping out. I really appreciate it. And everybody appreciates it here in the USA. For all of you watching around the world, you guys are amazing. And ladies and gentlemen, for all of you, Farm Kitty today, thank you so much, Farm Kitty, for the super chats. April Neal for tuning in on the stream. For all of you that are all here, instant. Thank you so much for being part of the stream, and all of you that have been here. Bottleless Whiskey today. You can go rewatch the members only content. Reaper officially. Reaper officially signing out. I'll see you all tomorrow.